Welcome back, and today I'm going to talk about 5 plants that I regret buying. And the last one, everyone needs to watch out for because it's something all of us plant lovers will probably fall for once. So coming in at number 5 is this Monstera Peru. It looks really pretty on camera. It does. And that's actually why I bought it. I seen it on Amazon, I seen it all over the internet, and I was like, wow, I want one of these. It's kind of unique looking. I don't really have anything exactly like it. The leaves look like very textured, and they are. So when I seen this in a plant shop, I immediately grabbed it, put it in my cart. And it looks really pretty on camera, even when I'm looking at it right now. But it just isn't stunning in person, I guess. So it's just kind of like on my shelf, and it's not really putting out much growth, and I'm just not loving it. The leaves are super big comparatively to like a pothos, and I don't know, it's just not really giving me much, so I probably wouldn't buy this again. In 4th place is the Siam-Aurora. Now this is a beautiful plant, and I wish it wasn't on this list, but I've bought a couple of these at this point, and they just don't do very well in my environment. They don't do well with the windows, and I don't really want to put them in like my brightest area because I want that for other plants. This is supposed to be an easy plant, but just with my environment, it's not easy. I only have north-facing windows, so that makes it hard. But I think this can be a beautiful plant, and maybe I would buy it again if I had better light in my apartment. But if I could go back, I probably wouldn't spend the money on this, especially because this is like the 2nd or 3rd Siam-Aurora I've bought, and then they all kind of like turn out like this. I was hoping it was just the first plant I bought. I gave it another shot, but I feel like I'm constantly just like pulling leaves off of it, and it's just kind of sad looking, I guess. So this is 3rd, and this is gonna shock you, but it is actually the spider plant. I know this is a fan favorite, but for me, I'm just kind of sick of it. So originally I bought a large spider plant from a nursery, and it had a bunch of spider babies coming off of it. It was beautiful, and I repotted it right away because I was really worried about pests at this time, and it died within like 3 days. It was super sad. Maybe just too much shock, I'm not sure. It's supposed to be an easy plant, and it kind of is, but I don't know, it's just not, I just don't love it. So anyways, once it started dying, I propagated the 50 spider babies so I could salvage it, but they're just not doing amazing. Like, I feel like I'm always having ends of them that are crisping up. I feel like I have enough light for it to survive, but not necessarily thrive. It's been under grow lights, and it hasn't been putting any babies out or anything, and I just have like too many to care for where it's not really fun anymore. So I don't know what to do because I don't really want to do a big project with it because I don't really like them anymore. Maybe if I had a different light and if I could put them together and it was just easy care, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of care for not much change, I guess. This could be a good plant for you, but for me, I probably wouldn't buy it again. In 2nd place is this Philodendron Prince of Orange. You're probably thinking, what? It's not orange at all, and that's because it didn't keep any of its variegation. I don't have highlight, and that's kind of a problem. Also, I haven't really been incentivized to put this under grow lights because once I took it home, I looked up, for some reason I thought this would grow like a Philodendron Pink Princess, but once I came home, I looked up a mature version of it, and it's just like very bushy. It's not necessarily a trailing or climbing plant like the Philodendron Pink Princess. So I haven't been like totally giving it the care. It's been giving me the results of that, of a neglected plant. It has like crispy leaves, and it just hasn't really put out much growth. I guess I do have a little leaf there, but it's just not really orange anymore, and I don't know, it's just not doing great. To add on to that, the mature version just doesn't really excite me. I probably personally wouldn't buy this again. And this is important. This is like the ultimate plant I would not buy again, and you're going to be surprised. It is any patented plant. I bought these plants not knowing that they were patented. I don't know why I didn't check, but I've learned my lesson since. Certain plants actually have patents on them. So you can check the tag and it usually says like propagation prohibited, and then it gives a patent number. And the reason why I really don't like this is because that's like over half of the fun of having a plant. It's like buying a plant without all of the rights to a plant. I'm definitely a rule follower, and I want to, split this plant up. I want to propagate it. I want to do insurance cuttings. I want to like put half of this in a terrarium and see how it does. I want to create with them, and I just can't do that legally, and I don't like that. I want to like take half of this and give it to a friend. I want to share my plants and do fun things with them, and I feel very restricted by these. I feel like if I'm just gonna put it in a corner and that's it, then that's fine, but I like to, repot plants and split them up and give a part to a friend. That's the fun of plants for me, and both of these are patented, and I can't do that. If a plant is patented, sadly, you can always tell on the tag. There's a patent, and then it usually says propagation is prohibited. It's definitely a bummer. This is a beautiful plant, and I'm gonna enjoy looking at the plant, but I'm gonna feel restricted the whole time. I don't see myself buying one of these again. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and watch another. Remember, you are loved, and I'll see you later. Bye.